Shemai Friendly! Shemai Friendly! Who's excited for update 9? I know I am, and I'm gonna be building an arcade, minus the arcade things, today. And then next week we get to have fun and put everything new in the building. I basically just wanted to do something for Barry Island, you know me. Do a little recreation that I haven't done in like, oh wow, I think 7 years? Almost anyway. I think I did May 2019. I did find the video. Don't watch it. Let me load out aPARKalypse. Oh, Charlie. You almost got me streaking my makeup. I've been laughing that much. Don't make me cry. The hay fever's already kicking in. A sheep called Gwen. See, that's believable. Hey, Mam's in. See, I did pick pink, but it's not giving pink, is it? It's probably just too sunny for my lights. Oh, there it is. There's a beach. Obviously. That's better. There we are. Now we're pink. Everything's going to be pink today, because we're building a pink arcade. So, there's the thumbnail, but I have done a tiny bit of preparation. Just to save the scrolling. I know that bit's not as fun. And I kind of like having all of the prep ready, like what I did for the coaster. I think it's kind of fun having it by here, just hidden behind the wasting. Which definitely needs more work. But I think Fun Harbour could survive an apocalypse. I think it'd be fine. It survived this long. Like, this arcade has looked just like what it has looked like. Hey! Wait, I did say it? Oh, did I say it early? Oh well. Should my friendly eye? Happy now? I said it too early and the live didn't quite kick in. I didn't want to have the millennial pause. Mum like, I didn't know I was getting married. Hide, Mum, hide. Do you reckon we could play them ourselves? I didn't even think about that. Right, the update will be the 30th, so we'll put all of the fun new things in this building once we finish it today. Well, I might not finish it today. Who am I kidding? There's no way this building's going to take 2 hours. I think it took longer than that in The Sims. My memory's not so great now, I'm old. But it would be really cool if we could play it too. Like the Pew Pew ride that I also not very good at. Mom! No way. Did the plan to be just like the real Seaside attraction without all the rest? We could add rest. We could definitely add rest. Luckily, even though this building does look like pretty old, and I really don't think the arcade machines have changed that much. I saw someone's vlog from like a couple of years ago. I haven't been to this place since I was like a teenager, maybe. This is all pure nostalgia, thankfully. But we got a little bit of prep ready, and I was looking at the screenshots, you know, the Frontier sneak peek, and it looks roughly some of the arcade machines anyway that are shown, roughly the size of the vending machines. So I've grabbed them ready as some like spaces. I don't know. We'll do the shell today anyway. Yeah, no one's running. Okay. Uh, and I thought save listening to Frontier again. I've made a new playlist. We enjoyed that last time, right? And I tried to get the vibe of a playlist of the music that would play in Fun Harbour. I don't know about any other Seaside arcades, but it's very funky disco 70s 80s vibe in there, but probably because it hasn't been improved since then. Don't quote me on it. It probably has, but you know, love the retro music, so let's give this a go, and if I play it too loud, we'll lower it down. How's that? We're going to Funky Town? You're right. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think this arcade could survive in aPARKalypse, so we're building it here, plus it's just easier. So I got a couple of bits, and while we jam out to the Funky Town, I did find a copyright-free version of Fun Harbour, so we can look at that, and all of the description gives the shout out, I don't know, you know the wording, for the creative contribution, whatever it is. Here's the building. Iconic. Pink. Absolutely amazing. The roof part, I had to make myself here. And that is because the piece I was thinking of was in Planet Zoo. Again. I'm like, I know I had it. I know I had it. And I was like, no, I didn't. Wrong game. As usual. They filmed the TV series of Chernobyl in my house. Close enough. Pink rust instead of purple mold and spooky bits. Oh, not trademark me, but close enough. Yeah, I love that. In the Sims version, I did put like graffiti. Do you want to see? I do have that too, before we start building. So this is what we're trying to improve. I think it's already better, because you couldn't do curved walls in The Sims, so I like already have some curves for the roof. But yeah, that's what I made 7 years ago. Got a little bit of graffiti, making it a little bit more messy. I don't know why. I didn't even put windows on the side. What was I doing? There we are. I'll leave the image below me for a bit. I don't think it's blocking anything. Just so people who don't know the iconic Barry Island arcade know what I'm doing. I know most of chat will be there. From what I've seen these days, one does need a good sweep from a radiation detector. Yeah, you'll be hearing that clicking. Alright. So, what I'm going to do is I'll just grab all of this for now. I'm going to move that back a bit. Out of my way. And we'll just grab some walls. Right, so the front, there is no front. Fantastic. It's all open. Do you reckon it's a 5 across? Could do 6 and see the spacing. This is all just going to be a good old guess. Now there's a basement in this one. Ooh, I looked away. I don't know how I'll do a basement in Planet Coaster, so I may not actually do it. Why does it go pink every time I undo? No. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Maybe that big? For the back bit as well? Love the funky music. It's just a big box now. We're not really seeing much, but it's fine because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to duplicate this up at least once, and then we'll have the smaller building here. It's really hard, like I can't actually point to the picture because it's above everything. So like what I've done so far is this bottom part. I'm going to delete all of this, but I'm going to duplicate it up at least once and then do the more shaping for the next story. And then delete the front, of course. Right, and then all of this can go. And what we need instead, is this the gridded one? Yes, it is. Duplicate, put out, add to this group. And for now, do we just go for like the grid lines? Might need to space out the middle ones a little bit more. Have like that one gone. Roleplay your Fallout dreams. I love Fallout 4. I watched so many playthroughs of that. There's no way I was actually playing it myself. Can you imagine me? A survival game and I had to like pew pew monsters to survive? That's not happening. It'd be fun though. Right, and then we get this front part. We duplicate up again. Not there. Ooh. I think I hear some in-game music. Let me just funky 70s only, please. Oh, that's grim. I like look over and I'm like, freezer. I'm not surprised either, Charlie. That's just nasty. For the punters who need a mix of chavs, 7-year-olds you're scared of, the parents don't have control of. Yeah, and £9.50 sun holiday people. Oh, and 102 posh people who accidentally came. Yeah, they came because Gavin and Stacey made it seem nice, but it's not actually nice. R.I.P. to Barry. Like we're just gonna be taking the mic the entire stream, and we great. Ooh, how did I work this out earlier? Is that there? Is that in line? Sure. More grim than Chernobyl. Oh my God. Have I done the spacing right? It's not half and half, is it? It's more like it needs to be that width. But that may be too skinny. Oh, do I need to pull this whole thing forward and put an extra layer at the back? We're gonna fit loads of arcade machines in this. Now technically the upstairs is a snooker thingy. What's the word in? Snooker hall? Ah, that's the one. So, like, we could do stuff upstairs and in the basement. I always guessed what was in the basement because that's never open. I do not remember a time that that was open. That's better. It's in line with each other now. I didn't like it sticking out. But the pillars are sticking out now. That'll do. I'll have to figure out the front a little bit. For now, that can stay there. I do want to make it slightly longer though. This is going to be massive. Trying to get the scaling right isn't as easy as it seems. But we'll give it a go. No. Thank you. Right. Right, let's look at the profile. Yeah, we gotta imagine like this part's gonna have the fence here. So the back part is a 2-story. This does stick up one more, and then we got like the roof part and the front doodads. So yeah, I think that's right. It looks a bit flat for now, but that's because we need the triangle pieces. We also need Punters that says, oh, Barry was lovely 30 years ago, but it's not changed. That's me. That's my punter. I'm like, this was great when I went. What do you mean? I like how I am using the reference image on the screen when I have a larger image. Why am I doing this? Can't you? Oh, that's easier to see. What am I doing? You can't see, but that's fine. Yeah, it almost looks like it has like a half wall and then the triangle on top. What is this? Plaster? Yeah. Let's give that a search. The basement is where the kids went. This isn't Five Nights at Freddy's. There's no spooky animatronics. There's just some tat that you can win. After collecting way too many tickets. Plaster? 2 meter? Oh, no. I do not want it white. And I'm not quite sure if this is the right shade of pink, but it's really hard to like color match because the different textures in the game are different tones. So even if I use the same color code, everything would be slightly different. Not great. Yeah. Although the fun fair, that's been improved. They got rid of the things that may or may not be safe. It's the ones I went on as a kid. But you had to like 2 meter? Oh, 1 meter. What's the 1 meter like? No, that's too short. That's fine. We'll go for this one. Now that's only on the sides for the roof. It kind of sticks out a bit. I don't know how well you can see that. The image is not the greatest, but this was the only image I could find that I wouldn't get told off by the YouTube people. Was tempted to go there myself and get a picture myself of the place, but it's sunny. And that just means it's going to be way too busy down there. It's not happening. Yeah, always too busy playing the 2p machines. Absolutely. This is the only thing I do want to go on, actually. I wonder if we'll have, like, coin pushes in Planet Coaster. Was it a really steep? Oh. Is it that steep? We'll grab that one. Or this one. And kind of... No, it's the steep one, innit? Like I ask you and then I just decide myself. Sorry about that. And then I need a triangle for the middle. Wow, this is getting real tall now. Not very usable. Where's the triangle? There it is. Maybe the other one? Don't like that either. 45-degree roof. Nice flowers, thank you. I know, and it would have, well, would it have been safe back then? Not sure about that. Would it have been safe? At least let you go and get some candy floss. "45-degree roof." I think it's putting me off because the tip is kind of flat on that one, but I don't know how to do that. I might have to fake it a little bit. Well, we can just duplicate that over to the other side now anyway. Okay, we're getting somewhere. How did YouTube know? Wait, you're telling me YouTube's like, yeah, we're talking about Barry Island, that's fine. If you think about it, it was like... Did you say the 80s, man? Probably both, right? I know, at least let you get some candy floss. Actually, if... Now I'm looking at my fake screen thing and thinking maybe I've made it too small. Let me grab my roof piece here. Is this like multiple pieces? How much can I grab? Oh, the window. That is multiple pieces. Okay. No, not scaling. I want to split this. There it is. And that piece too, maybe? And then can I multi-select? No, that's just rocks. Can I multi-select some of this? Unselect that one. Might have all of the roof pieces. Don't look at the back. The back's none of our business. Nope, that was not all of it. Oh no. What to do? Hang on, is that part of that group? It is. Okay. I've done something up here. Let's split that. Maybe my prep wasn't as prepared as I thought it was gonna be. Oh well. Oh, we got some white roof and let me grab this. Right. Nature can go. Multi-select. Let me have all of this, please. Thank you. Not that. Not this. Just the roof. Sure. I'll delete the rest when I get there, I guess. May need to scale this, and I'm not quite sure how scalable this is. I definitely made it too small. You see, like, compared to the roof, I either have to pitch the roof down or maybe go for a 2-meter wall and have it there. I may still need to pitch the roof down or scale. I'm not sure. Right. This can all go. So just this one. Yeah, and there's multiple pieces because I've got grid pieces at an angle. You see how that's significantly smaller than the roof, isn't it? But it's not on the image. Give us a multi-select again. Oh, okay, hang on. No nature, no special effects. I just want building pieces, so that's easy. Great. Now can I multi-select the roof piece? Lovely. No. Can I scale you? How much can I scale? Ah. This part isn't scalable, is it? No. Okay. Don't particularly want to rebuild this. So I think we might have to go for the lower pitched roof, just so I have a piece that actually fits. Because it was really difficult finding any of these things to make that shape. And I don't want to do it again. It is funny looking back. Because it's just like, what do you mean? Let's just see how this works. With a slightly shorter roof. I can always undo it and maybe figure out the pretty parts. Just annoyed because I know there's one object in Planet Zoo that would just be for this, and we don't have that theme in Planet Coaster. Okay, so instead of the 95, we go for the middle one. like we have this piece, but see that this isn't just quite the right angle, is it? That's why I like this one more. Could maybe make it a little bit pointier. No. That didn't take much. Just look at it, no. I don't like that either. Hang on. Why don't we grab all of this, move it down a bit. Right? So it's roughly the same height as this. Maybe it's slightly taller? Do you think it's taller or shorter? The perspective's hard, isn't it? So then if I slot that, because there is a slight dip that I can see on the larger image. You may not be able to see that. I think we have the same angle then, which we like, because the other angle wasn't great, but it's slightly shorter, and then we have that kind of shape to the roof that I can add some white detailing to. I know, but this is like, I don't know what music is in other Seaside arcades, but it's very funky town. Most of the music is copyrighted, of course, but as much as I could remember, it's 70s music, and I used to loop what they would say, so I'd be like doing the coins locked in and just say the words over and over and over again. It was the early 2000s. No one knew about neurodivergent. I was just basically calling myself out. I like this. I like this. I think this works with flazes, angles, and works better with the building. And this, I just need some of these to cover the bottom wonkiness of this. Oh, I need to lower it down slightly. And then all of that. Ooh. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Gotta admit, this was easier in The Sims. But I knew that. I need this grid to be larger, because it's fussy. There we are. Look at that go. Now I gotta work out the roofing and things. Oh no. Hang on. So it's a huge shop or a mini mall within the theme park. A cool idea, but where's Caitlin going with this? Just curious. She doesn't know. Okay, so we're going to recreate this. And then next week, when we get the fun update, won't be an extra stream, it'll be next Sunday. Because I know sometimes we do fun extra streams, that's new. Next Sunday then, when we get all the fun new things, like a fortune teller, there was other things, fingers crossed we get coin pushers, because that's the peak arcade game. We get all the arcade machines and we'll set it up, maybe do like a sad prize area too. Basically, as a building for now, we may destroy it a little bit, but it does look like this. IRL. But basically I just want the building to start with, and then we'll figure out the rest later. I know it's like not the most exciting thing, but it's exciting for me because I really like Barry Island. So we need 2 of these. one right on the end, right, and then the bay windows are going to link with those, but there's like a bit that comes out here with fences and stuff. It looks like maybe a little bit of a balcony, and then the entrance is underneath it. But like, that's just the rough plan. Look, we've been talking about Barry Island too much. I wanted to recreate it, and now I want to go. But maybe not on a nice unseasonably warm day, because then it's just too many people. It does look a little less stubby. It might not actually need to be fully flat with this either, because I'm looking at it and we're going to need to do like a funky little roof piece coming out of it. So maybe just a little bit taller for now. But I'm not going to be able to figure out where to put these roof pieces until I figure out where to put the windows. Yeah, I did offer to take you, but no one wanted to deal with the weekend crowds. Yeah, the sunny weekend crowds, no thanks. That's annoying. It wasn't on the right angle, duplication. I don't even know how to say that then. Yeah, world, not relative, because there's too many angles for the relative one. I say we roughly angle it to there for now. Maybe? Love all of the reactions, thanks for those. Maybe a little bit further over? I don't know, I need these windows to see what's going on, I think. Are we getting anything from this? That's being shown. Don't talk about dyeing my hair though. It's been 5 months. She's grown out. She's pink. Although the pink, wow. It is grown out because you can barely see it. The pink is going with the pink aesthetic for today. Everything's pink. I'm thirsty. Wow. Oh, well, I have been talking for 40 minutes straight, so obviously. What do we want to do next? Do you want me to start doing like the bottom angles? Chuck some windows in? What do we do? I got the basic shape. I'm scared of the roof. We don't do the roof yet. Any building tips you got? Like you need from me? Roof last. So you can see what you're doing. Because it all goes dark otherwise. It's a shame it's not a slushy though. That's a proper seaside drink, innit? A slushy. Ooh, a Mr. Whippy. Freshly fried donuts. Yum. Bit of a change from the like stench of BO we had last week. I'm still laughing at that comment, Charlie. Oh yeah, the fortune telling thing. It's always some generic fortune cookie type of thing, isn't it? Like the fortune machine is like, you will win big. So the arcade then gets more money from you continuing to play before you win big. Oh, the fresh, sugary donuts. Give you a favour for the Lego addiction. Yeah, because you started me and Mum on it. We're currently making a mini sheep. And my nails are too long for the like tiny pieces. So I just gather up the section that we're doing and then I'm like, here you go. Because I can't get there. My nails are too long. Are you sure? Because we've been even looking at different brands because we're like, Ion, this is kind of fun. The little ones are just too little though. Mum's good. Like, that sheep is adorable. Do I still have the capybara? Yeah. I forget I'm like connected to these. We're currently doing a sheep like this capybara. Look at it, it's got a little peach on its head, maybe? It's just so cute. I love it. I want lots of different animals. And that's next to my only Pokemon one, which is Eevee. Because she is my favourite. Well, Umbreon's my favourite. But Eevee's cute enough. Like, close. What? Whoa! Have baskets and lists with 10,000 plus. But yours is about... You get in there then. Oh. No, the silly machine that tells you if you're sexy or not. Is that the one that you kind of gotta hold on to the bars? Now I'm looking like I'm gonna milk a cow or something. You have a plush of Umbreon and Espeon. Espeon, they're so cute. I do like, what's her name? No, Flareon. What's the fairy type? Ma'am, you always come in clutch with these. I've forgotten the fairy type. I broke the machine. Error 404. That's what mine would be. Okay. We had a little Lego show and tell. Sylveon! Hey! Charlie came in before. Oh, Mum. Yeah. Sylveon's really cute as well. But Umbreon. Love that. Goth girly. Charlie came in quicker than you with the Pokemon knowledge, man. Now for the windows, I wasn't sure whether to go for wood or go for plaster to kind of fill in the gaps of the window. So I might just grab the bay window for now and then we'll see how we fill it in later. So like ideally I would like to fit this in the same sort of space as these. Do I know whether I'm spacing these right at all? No. No, I do not. They may need to be slightly larger. It also looks like this could be slightly further closer to this part too, which is inconvenient. So let me just put that over there for now. We're moving this bit again, obviously. It's fine. Multi-select will work. Just wiggle it over slightly. It doesn't look like there's much gap between the roof piece, which does stick out slightly upwards. We have that shape, but this needs to be slightly lower by the looks. Okay. Now, see, this is why we have to have, like, sections done ready, because clearly this wasn't it. This needs to be 1 meter, I think. instead of 2. And the spacing might be a little bit better there, unless... Well, it's going to be huge either way. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not even on the right... There we are. Okay. No, I want the grid ones. It's just easier. Are we still in pink? We are. Lovely. I don't like that though. Do you know, I did all of that and pulled it all back, and I'm gonna have to leave it sticking out now because it makes a weird triangle corner. The joys of this game. I remember all of this from Planet Zoo, but clearly I haven't built in so long like this in Planet Coaster that I've forgotten how annoying it is. Cheeky little rotate and we're good. See, now we got that shape. We got a shiny evolutions in the gym. Yeah, I love doing like matching ones. Especially if there's already a gym like in use, because we're in quite a small town. Not a lot of people play, but the gyms kind of stay there for ages. But it's fun to like match the ones that are already in the gym. It's not like going to the city and you're there for like 10 minutes. Loftier? Cutesy character, lots of building and foraging. Oh, well now you've got me with the foraging. Daffy, that sounds cool. I'm up for that. Ma'am, grab a screenshot of that for me and I'll find it later. Whoa! Okay, no. Please don't tell me I've moved. No, I haven't moved any of them. The danger of building so close to the wasting. We could make it waste more. And it's just in the presence of a Barry Island building, it may waste more. I should stop making fun of it. The last time we made fun of a theme park is shut down, so maybe we should be more careful of this, because clearly the vibes of this chat is making businesses go under. Let's not jinx the wonderful fun harbour, because it survived this long. Because I'm on the roof there, I'm gonna leave a little gap just to tell myself a roof goes here. Ha, thanks, Mom. Ooh, get some shelves? Maybe that would be better than like a picture or something on your wall. That makes no sense to anyone else, sorry. I don't say anything. The only thing I see, other than like a ring light and all my monitors, is blackout curtains. My setup's so boring. You get all the fun part behind me. I don't even see that. You have to get things in a certain order, it doesn't make sense. See, this is why I have inbuilt shelves. I just change whatever I'm displaying here depending on the time of year. Makes sense to me. The books all stay the same. But that's because they have a specific order and they're not going in any other order. They've been like that for 15 years. Right. Roof piece done. Windows. Let's go back into this one. Definitely make this bigger, right? Let's try and get this kind of centered to where that window is. because that's what it looks like on the image. You're waiting to blame me? You do pick some really cool things. And it tempts me a lot. But I'm waiting on next month to get the new happy plants that match those ones. That's my next set, the rocking ones, because they're just too cute. It has to be done. They're adorable. I love the happy plants. Has to be done. Wow, they're big windows. How big? Okay, no, because I needed to fit like the layer. Maybe not that big. Hang on. Where is the wall? Can I just... so I can see it fit on the same grid? Because otherwise that's just kind of ridiculous. I need it to at least be... 4 meters. Or less than 4 meters. So like this size. Yeah. Okay. And then I can just... no. Yeah, because you can't really see the bottom of the lower window because of that fence. Yeah, like that. Oh my goodness, I can't remember the farm one with the little mushrooms. I can't remember the brand now. They looked really cool, but it didn't ship to the UK. Like, was out of stock for the UK, and I was like, oh, Lord, you make me want something and I can't have it. I love how this window has that little pink part, just like on the reference though. All I need to do is fill out the top here and put a cute little roof on it. I think at least we have these windows and I didn't have to make those from scratch. RIP to my brain if I did that. Is this in line? I'll pull it up, it's fine. Let's get that. No way, did I get that in line anyway? I did! Wow. And... yeah. Sure. Hey! It's filling in a bit. Yes! The Nightmare Before Christmas one. I quite like the Wednesday one as well. You know me. I want a little bit of like a spooky goth. Flowers as well. I got the cutesy like tulips and things. And according to the clock app, I am the tulip person now because it's all anyone's. I don't even the view count on that past me. Much more comfy in here with the lovely little friendly eye chat we got here because no thanks. Okay, so this window for the middle, love it, but I can't get a matching window with the smaller part for one of these. I think the window that most matches the bay windows is this one, but the window that most matches the larger window for the middle is this one. I don't think this one works. Oh, you can't even see it. Forgot about the picture. I don't think this one works. So it's either this one or this one. So while I do this window, just chuck a pole down. What I'll do, I'll just delete this. Don't like that one. So 1 and 2, right? And that's for the window that is like the furthest away that you can see is just like a rectangular window. I kind of wanted it to match the middle one more, but like the middle one's not even exactly perfect. No, this one. This one is going to be the middle window. Not this one. That's going to be for the side. Middle window. So which one of these is going to match this one the most? And that can go on, but wherever, while I grab this one. I'm holding onto a wall, but that's fine. Let me just pull this over and I'll delete the rest then. Loomy Bricks, that's the one. New Lego Batman game comes out. Oh, yeah. They'll have the sale on all the older Lego games. I've never played any of the Lego games. I think I'd be bad at it though. Right, so this one is in the middle, but is also definitely needs to be sized up. Like slightly further closer to this bay window. Yeah, we're gonna scale it a little bit. And scale it some more. Ah, the scaling feature's stunning in this, isn't it? And then, like, by the time I've done all of this, I'm going to grab the vending machines and they're going to look absolutely teeny tiny, and we're going to realize that the scaling's wrong on all of this. It's fine. Right, that window is almost the size of that one, maybe slightly smaller. There we go. I think that's good. And it does look like it's closer to this side than that side. Because there's more pink here. Oh, it's got a zone. Oh no. The bricks that I made, no, I didn't put it away. This is on the zone as well. I don't know whether Google likes me talking about that one. I know it doesn't like the clock app, obviously, but... Build a website that checks for the stuff? Oh, yeah. Right, so we got the middle window. What are we saying for the poll? The first one? I don't know. I know you can have like affiliate links and things, which I do not have. Cool. You liked window one. Amazing. Thanks for the help with the window building. Window one. This one. And then, oh yes, kind of got that little bit there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scale it so it's roughly the same size, because that's what it looks like from that distance anyway. It's a very small image. I like window 2 but missed the vote. Oh. I like that it's got that part. Do you know what? It'll be fine. It's got the same sort of layout shape. Anyway, I think it'll be okay. Right. Now that's roughly the same size as that. We got the scaling good, and then I'll pull it over here. My England's so bad. Like here. And there is another one underneath, but the thing that's underneath... Let me pop snap distance on a minute so I can pop my way. Whoa. Why would it move it? Just because I had snap distance on. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know it did that. Yeah, it moves it. Wow. Okay. Tell you what. That's fine. We got snap distance on. I just want to be able to see if I'm lining everything up. I am not. That's better. And then... Perfect. Just a little bit more accuracy. I know, and I'm just like chill here, like, this window good? I don't think I could cope with anything that was like more complicated than that. You just have silent streams. But yeah, the thing that's underneath this one is like a poster. And it says Harbour Snooker Centre. That's better. I've got like a slightly larger image that I could not show you. From a different angle. Oh! So outside of this usually is like, know those overpriced like cars that little uns will sit in? You put a coin in and it just kind of... Usually they're out at the front there. So I wonder if we get anything like that. Probably not. Like an arcade's an arcade. I don't think we're gonna have like fun games for the little guests. You want a Bernese mountain dog? Well, that's what I'm guessing. Wow. That's a big puppy. It's a really big puppy. So yeah, we've got like a little sign here that's roughly this size, but it says something else. So what if I just like duplicate this, pull it down. Ah, it's not blank at the back. Maybe, okay. Leave it at that for now. There's no way I'm ever going to be able to click on that tiny little piece of wood, am I? No. Yeah, well, that's staying how it is then. It's technically grey there. And it has like a Harbour Snooker something. Mum loves making friends with all of the neighbourhood puppies. Yeah, we've had both, like, throughout my life. I've had big dogs and little dogs. It's just little dogs are kind of easier to walk. We had 2 collie types before little dogs that we have now. Well, the little dog we have now. Okay. Do I want to do the entrance thingy? Do I want to try and do a roof? You get a cute puppy. You know you'd have to talk to people then. No more plaster. Because people will stop and be like, oh, what kind of dog is it? What's their name? Is it a boy or a girl? And it's just like, that is just way too much chat for me. That's why you get a cat. You keep them indoors. They do sometimes keep you company. Mine's sunbathing. There's no sun in you. So she's not interested. How am I gonna do that roof? Why have I only just thought like, oh no, there's not a shape that I need for this? Surely there's a shape in either the sorcery pack or the... Oh, you lost me again. Let's go for scenery theme. Let's try fairytale first. There's gotta be some castle-y shape that's the right shape for me. Like this one? Castle-y shape. It is this one, but it's the wrong angle. Luckily, we can change that if I go out of the group. But this shape, right? Let me just... Where'd that go? For there. Octagonal. I want hexagonal. Not quite sure whether I'm going to get that. Not in that theme. Clear filters? Oh! Maybe? Hang on. No. It's gonna have to be an octagonal one, not a hexagonal one. Because we have no hexagonals. Except for that thing that is way too tall. What about... What's the other one? Sorcery. No. No fun shapes for sorcery? Like the spires? I don't want a spire though. And that is the only hexagonal roof shape? Okay, going octagonal then. And it looks like the one that I grabbed was the only one that is any good for us. Because I really don't think it's this shape. I think it's more tiles, but not blue, like dark grey. Just basic British roof, right? Darker. And then what I'll do is split this one from the group so I can rotate it the right way. Do, 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 do. Just a pre-written note, like at least you're prepared. Give one of those untrained dogs the yank on the leash and look like they want to eat anything that moves. We had a cocker spaniel like that. Beautiful dog, pure chaos. Taffy is a crap wingman. Oh, big woman. Oh, hay fever. Sorry. Um, she doesn't like no. And if Mum tries to have a conversation, even with our neighbours, while Taffy's around, she will bark and bark and bark because she thinks she's talking with you. She's like, "Yeah, I'll do it. I'll join in this chat," and it's like, shh. Again, cat, right, Taffy? Knowing the names of the dogs and cats better than I know the actual neighbours. Yeah. We have learned a couple of the roaming cats around your names, but we got the indoor princess, haven't we? Bark 24/7? Yeah. Not an exaggeration. No surprise. It's just little dogs. They're chatty, I guess. Ooh. Mm-mm. That's better. Because we want it to kind of meet up with this one. There we are. Have it up. But what I'm going to do is like put a little bit of wall in between these two. I just want it to line up nicely. Lovely. And then we'll pull it all the way up. And then I should have a new grid now for this one, which is very diagonal, but I should be able to, if I move the grid around, place that one in the same spot maybe? Is that the same spot? Sure. And then can I... Wow. Are these not stackable? Or is it just because it's on a diagonal? Normally these things you can kind of play around with it. Maybe not. Am I making this overly complicated? Maybe. But let's just see if I can use advanced move to kind of wiggle it around to make it slightly taller. Like, sure, it doesn't fully line up or anything, but it's better than nothing. And it's Barry Island. Could be worse. Geek Sim thinks they're going to be interactive. Yes! Well, it's going to be like, let's just quickly shove everything in this building and then play everything next week then. Awesome. I've been watching TH Designs recently. This stuff's fascinating. I really need to get into Geek Sim. Maybe a cheat code for it, like go-karts in PC1. Well, it does seem like PC2, like Frontier's giving us like more accessibility without the cheat codes, because we know those cheat codes in Planet Coaster 1 went wrong. Don't you remember, like, we put the sick one, the vomit one on, and then I never switched it off and the whole park was just covered in vomit. I like this one. from a distance. It could be worse. So now I've got that one in a good grid, I can go into this building and just duplicate it over. Maybe? Ooh, see, we can... Could be worse. Are they getting the vibe? Probably not. Got really into TH designs for a while. Hey! I was watching the one where they got AI to design the coasters. I haven't quite finished it yet, but it was really funny that the bots were making coasters that would definitely be more dangerous than the things I built. Fun for me. Love that. Then again, like, I wouldn't want to train them too well on making coasters. Then people like me and others wouldn't be able to compete. Because obviously I need something that's going to be detrimental to the punters. Because that's the fun, isn't it? Wait. Did I not read it all? What'd I do now? Unlikely that the players can zoom in and play them. No! I did not read it all. Haha. Let's give it a go anyway. Surely though, like, other things have been interactive. Or do I just have to watch the punters do it? Because I haven't opened this park yet. And this building's definitely not accessible. Come on, you know by now I'm not fully reading any of the drafts. I don't have time for that. Gonna be a whack-a-mole. Love the game. Oh, there used to be a whack-a-mole style game in this arcade. I don't know whether it's still there. Obviously, I'm thinking of the 2000s. Because I'm old. But instead of moles, it was bugs. So the buttons to... with the mallet thingy were had like legs coming out of them, and you know me, do not like bugs, so I was well happy for bopping the bugs one. Perfect, that is. Look, I'm just happy I've kind of got a roof going. That's as far as I've got, but yeah, there's a roof. Okay, so for the fencing, while I plan out how to pull that bit slightly forward for the angles and things, I have 3 choices of fencing. I will pull them out of the shadows because that will be more useful. I have a feeling you're gonna like the same one as me, but we'll see. Okay, these are the only ones available for us that work and can be recolored and a kind of wood. I like one because this one allows me to put white with it. The other two, not so much. I do like how fancy this is, but it's really small, and I like the different tones you can add to this one. So pole again for the fence while I figure out the front. So this time it's going to be fence. 1, 2, and 3, as you'd read it. There's no fancy making up names for these. Technically, there are names for these because this is the Viking fence, this is fairytale, and this is also fairytale. I like this one because it's got the white detailing on both sides, so it kind of fits the theme. But again, the fence that's on that building reminds me of a classic style fence from Planet Zoo. Should have built this in Planet Zoo. No arcades there though. Yeah, like 2 is really nice. Like, definitely good for lots of different colours. I like that it's kind of shiny but kind of wood at the same time. And I love the texturing on this one. But I think the Viking one is it, isn't it? Right. That front bit's got to be a different texture. It can't be plaster. So what kind of textures? No, not property, material. What we got? Plastic? Metal? Hiccups? One is much closer to the fence on the actual building if you ignore the top half. Yeah. But there's going to be a lot of just squint. It'd be fine if you squint. If I compare it, right? So we've done a little bit further along on this. Let's zoom out a bit. Look how close we are to the waist-in. Stunning. If I compare that to what I built 7 years ago in The Sims 4, there's already an improvement, right? Please don't be too bad on my ego. Don't be too mean. There's already like a closer resemblance to the IRL iconic arcade game building, right? Yikes. But also, I did make it quite grubby. Even, oh, the fence is better on the Sims one though, isn't it? A lot easier to make too. Could you custom create a fence? Do you know how many pieces that would take? I'm already custom doing supports for this thing. You want me to make fences out of this material, don't you? Haven't I done enough? He loved us as a viewer. Do love everyone that comes in and helps me with builds, and also people who just lurk and decide to, I don't know, chuck me on in the background. I love a stream for the background. Play some mobile games. Chill out, have a cuppa. Think they both have pros to them. The Sims got retweeted. Well, this one isn't going to be because I'm not going on our website. And I'm also not going back on The Sims. For very similar reasons. Huh. Okay. I'm done being sassy. I'm sorry. Might make a fence, might not. That's a lot to do. And we're already well past the halfway point and I've got a really basic shell. No way are we on 50-50 for the poll. No one likes 3. Fair. Nearly spot on except for the artsy graffiti, which makes it seem more like Brit's store. Oh! I did kind of want it to be a little, like, grubbier. Did I put that in? Yes. Okay, so it's in the cats and dogs world. What? I can't remember what that was called. Don't ask me how I know just because of the background, but I think that one was the best one for, like, Seaside at the time because the island one wasn't a thing when I built that. Starts with B. Something Bay, right? Yeah, I think that's why I put the graffiti, because I wanted to... Whoa. Now is the throwback. I found this because this was my Sims music. Looks like the playlist ended. If you want grubby, you should look at piece of black ball. Close enough. One works better, but I like 2. One works better, but 2 is more realistic for it. Fair. I was not prepared for my music to end. Hey, Shemai Evan. You remember, Mom? Yeah, this was my intro music for all of my Sims builds. While we're talking about the Sims. Okay. Back to Funky Town, please. Oh my goodness. That's why we leave Frontier music going. I get jump scares of old music. Right, let's get rid of the Sims one. Right, one, everyone. Evan, have you had a vote? I know you just popped in. We're voting on the fence to match the building that's underneath the webcam. Down here. This one. I think this one will work the best, won't it? I still haven't decided what to do for material for the entrance banner. I think it's going to have to be plastic. Let's have a look at metal first. We've got no news on Planet Zoo 2? We do not. I was sort of hoping for that when they were like, hey, here's a new update. Maybe they don't want to overshadow the DLC that should be coming out in June. Just another one. That's just gonna go straight in the basket, innit? Walls. Ideally something that's not on the grid, so I don't have to faff. That's well. Like non-textured, please. Okay, so with this one, is that flexi? That's no texture, but is it? And it needs to be red for that bit, doesn't it? A DLC for Planet Coaster 2. Look, I may be slightly distracted, but the tunes are back on. More vibrant, slightly darker. Oh, fair enough though. For the banner? Okay, I like that. We'll leave that there. We like the fence with the white. Lovely. We'll end the poll. I wouldn't be expecting news for a while to be fair. Yeah, I think the main Frontier focus right now is going to be Update 9 and whatever DLC we get in June. And then maybe... I highly doubt it's going to be this November release, but you know, Planet Zoo came out in November, this came out in November. That would be my guess. Remember, I am not associated with anything. I do not know information before you do. Not that cool. I wish, but I'm not that cool. Oh, I know, but you know we're strictly fans. So it's also like the Strictly Come Dancing hype of Blackpool. Yeah. I think that's like close to why. It's strictly... It's definitely hyping me up for Blackpool more. I'd love to go to Brighton as well. You know. Have fun with all the queerness of Blackpool, but also like, it's a fun seaside town at the same time. Right, that angle matches that window, and that's what I want for that part. It all looks like it kind of snaps together quite nice. And then we'll have that slot on this corner. Have that one straight back. Ooh, I'm right on the edge of this park as well. And my eyes are giving up. Alright. Too much detail. The nerd glasses are coming out. Don't judge me. They're dirty. To be fair, Planet Zoo 2 isn't officially revealed in any way. It's not, no. We haven't got like a full trailer. We got a sneak peek. And I don't think we ever had a sneak peek for this game, did we? From Planet Zoo? I used to watch all the Planet Zoo news. Not this year. I don't think anyway. Which we knew that was... Did we? I really don't remember seeing that. I can't see anything right now though. I don't know why I'm still trying to read chat when I really need my glasses. That's blame for me not reading everything. You're just gonna have to excuse the ring light glare. Don't like wearing these on stream. This gives me the Clark Kent vibe for when I leave. Well, I don't leave the house that often. But if I leave the house, no one knows who I am because I've got these on. Can't know what these are. They don't sit right with my headset either. Oh well, at least I can see now. Oh yeah, absolutely. It would never be just a single game. Like look at the dinosaur game. They've done multiple ones of those as well. I'm not in a group whatsoever with this, am I? Alright. We'll group the... banner thingy together. Yeah, I gotta at least have a go. Well, Blackpool and Brighton. Just gotta go somewhere. Queer. May not be as good as Mary's though. There won't be drag queens making fun of me for not smiling. No, if you... like pro tip, if you tell people you're the designated driver behind the bar, they may give you a little freebie. That's what happened to Mam. Mam went to visit or out for one of the cousins' birthdays. She was the designated driver and they were like, yeah, no problem, here's your Coke. Because Mam loves a Coke. Coca-Cola. Out and about. Why am I doing this so astronomically wrong right now? Hello? Thank you. We're having chicken sausages for dinner. That's why Mum's popped out because they take a while to cook. Has anyone had dinner yet? What are you having today? If not, this is easier. Just doing it like that, and then I can grab this thingy-majiggy and just I'll pull it over for now. Yeah, I had a go at the second one. I watched someone play the first one. Loved the first one. That was really fun game to watch. But yeah, not a fan of the second one as much. But I know someone said the third one's pretty good. But like, no wonder Frontier's wanting to do multiple things, because if they do well, they're gonna win. That's just what happens. The big concentrate is happening now, sorry. I didn't quite line this up, even though I had angle, no, not angle, move thingy, snap distance on. Yeah, we'll keep it on wheeled axis because I've got everything aligned to the grid at the moment. And that's still not quite right, is it? No, slightly wonky, but there. Alright, we're just gonna have another one that's overlapping here. It'll be fine. That's the back. No one looks at the back. Right. So we got that red strip. We're gonna put the fence on top of it now. Oh yeah. I want it like to start with the things that we would expect from Planet Zoo. Like, love the really recent, like, quick updates that we had for Planet Coaster 2. Like this quickly, but not so impressed with. Right, it's a Viking fence, stunning. Just wanted to grab it first. Scenery. Like, not so impressed with how much stuff was missing in this. It's not so much now, but we also didn't have an update for a long time. Like, when was the last update? Christmas? Was the last update really Christmas? Sorry. I cannot stand my sleeves being down. So yeah, we had like a little bit of a break between that red needs to go further back. And I think this needs to be slightly further forward as well. Okay, hang on. Definitely 1, 2, 3. Maybe 4. Yeah. It's like, I'm going back to the questionnaire that was a couple of months ago now. And there were questions like, what things would you expect from Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, if, like, what you want from the game to the start. And things like having the full selection of animals was definitely important to me. As a content creator, obviously, and as a player. Like, I want to see the animals we're used to seeing. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to start the game and then be like, where's the lions? That ain't... No, that ain't it. Planet Zoo allegedly coming out later this year, going to be a sequel. Yeah, there is a Planet Zoo 2. There was a sneak peek. Was it Christmas time? I don't know. At the end of something for Frontier's Planet games, there was like a Planet Zoo and then 2. Oh, it's the anniversary. November last year. There was like a sneak 2's coming. But that is the only information we've had, except for that questionnaire thing. But I would definitely prioritize having like all of the animals, like a good amount of stuff to do. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't want the game to be missing elements that we're used to having in Planet Zoo. So like, I don't want to start playing it and be like, where is this thing? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think they will mess around too much with it. Okay, that's the front bit. Yeah, it's been quite a few crickets recently. Like, to go from the festive update for nothing until now, bit sad. Would have liked a little bit more, but that's okay. We got something now. I'ma still complain a little bit though. When do we not? No, you just say you're a designated driver. Like, you're the sober one. There was a bar in Cardiff. Oh no, that was when I decided to actually try to go to a bar in Cardiff when I was 18, 19, called Soda. And if you didn't have anything in the soda, you could just have pop for free. They won't know that. Yeah. Let's get this fence. As soon as you all voted for it. Mythology, blah, blah, blah. I still can't read. Where is it? Viking fence. Why was it? I don't know. Add to scenery group. Ooh. Nope. Why'd you go brown? What is going on? I do like this snap position thing. It's much easier to do, especially when I have 15 minutes to get this to look somewhat like the building that we've been trying to make. It's okay though, if this isn't perfect, which it's not going to be. What I'm going to do is finish off a little bit of just like the detailing, maybe do the roof. I'm not keen on doing the roof until we put things inside though. It's a shame we haven't got a grubby carpet like the one in the Blockbuster game. Did I just scale? Okay. Can I cheat with scaling instead of having an extra one? Oh, I think I can. Can you see? Somewhat. Ooh. Okay. What is that angle? Hello? No, thank you. Go on the top. Yep, that's it. Fantastic. Huh? Ah, don't you dare. Right, let's go from that one. The duplicate is a little bit funny with the walls. It's fine. Yeah, that's what I was on about. Just one of the cousins that we went to drag bingo with. I say one of the cousins, I don't have any first cousins because Mum's an only child. Same as me. So aunties and cousins are a little bit more further along the family tree than you'd expect. But that's just not how our family works. Kind of just used to having more distant relatives. Oh, that is straight. I'm not gonna say what the first thing comes to mind there, Charlie. But no, I go there for the vibes. Much more fun. Well, I've only ever really gone into Mary, so I can't really say much about it, but yeah, way more fun than the straight ones I've been to anyway. The vibes are better there. Let's put snap distance on now so I can move around. Perfect. Okay. Do you know, I'm doing this fence on this side, but technically, as you can see from that image, there's another building that's white next to it, but this one's going to be detached. I'm not doing two. I didn't say a thing, and you knew what I was on about anyway, so don't. Don't start on me. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Eee! Okay. Well, we got 10 minutes. So rude. Right. I know it's okay. That's why we're saying it. Oh yeah, the gaming one. But you did go to Mary's for the vibes. That's what I'm on about anyway. Best Mary's. Good choice on the fence though, chat. That poll was definitely worth it. Thank you. I might have picked the other fence. For aesthetic? No. Just moved that, not duplicated. Bear with. It's been 2 hours. There's a lot of my brain. See, you're not even finishing sentences now, am I? Right. It's probably not red, but I just kind of wanted to like fill in the gap underneath a little bit. Does look like it could be slightly higher though. And we're missing a corner, aren't we? Yes. Come on, little details. And then I just got to grab all of the bottom part without the rest. Talk amongst yourselves. I've been watching too much Craig Not Craig. I don't know whether you know of that guy on TikTok. Oh, clock app. Or here, really. Shorts form content. Welsh guy really loves Monster. Very funny. Mixes lots of different things into various monster flavors. Oh, looks like I picked up a fence. Oops. Go back down. There we are. The brain is gone. We don't know where it is, but it's bye-bye. Yeah, 404. Gone. Semi-detached penny arcade. Must be brainy specs. Because the kid has gone full-on architect. I don't know. Right. Again, we got to zoom out. Right? We got to think of the thumbnail here. Don't look too close. Because that's when you find things that are definitely not quite right. But we zoom out. We look at the zoomed out picture, the reference picture. We compare the two. Right, I'm leaning back further. Oh, hang on. Now it looks fine. Something in my mind, but it's not. It's not quite matching up with. My brain's not connecting well today, and I'm not even sleep deprived. Did I put the circle windows? Okay, right. We got circle windows. We don't have any windows on the side yet, but what I would like to do is add this. Whee. Oh, hello. Coaster. It looks great. Thanks, Mom. Now I'm gonna need a better reference image for myself. Wherever the heck it is. Lovely. Quite a big sign. Like zooming in, but I'm not actually clicked into the screen then. Now, why is that not quite in the right spot? Find a new one. Oh, I'm shouting in the thingy. That's the one. Now, I had the snap on for this whole thing, but some of it's disappearing for some reason. even with that align to surface. Why is it disappearing like that? Okay. It's clearly that piece but there for some reason. So maybe I do just grab the one that I had over there and move it a little bit. This is why I don't go to clubs or bars, because this is as much as my dancing really is. I can add Bob. Can't do much else. Right. Should we go a little bit bigger? I want it to almost be as big as the whole thing. And then I'll take that off and see if I can... Nope. Nope. I did it again. Got the vibe of it? Nice. Well, that's the main thing, innit? Also, like the stream, you strange people. Well, anyone in my chat may be a little bit more strange, but let's not call people's names. I'm just the strange one, I guess. I think instead of dealing with it going wonky like this, for some reason it's just not wanting to fit nicely. Maybe I split the wording? I don't know. Or I just pull it forward slightly. No one will know that it's floating unless you really look close, but we've learned not to do that with any of my builds. Just a little bit of a squint and a little bit of distance for the thumbnail and we're good. Ruin it for others. Yeah. If you do want to see me fill this shell with all of the fun new things that we're going to be getting in update 9, definitely subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I stream next week. Now, Fun Harbour on the sides, I got some splishy splashy thingies. We've got some splishy splashy thingies. Not quite the ones that are exactly the same as here. That is a Seaside thing, so I thought the wave splishes, like you can sort of see blue and white blobs. I doubt you can even see that it says Fun Harbour, but that's fine. So I thought this one would work the best for the same image. It's more like commas, but it's definitely like a splash of some kind. So I think I might go for this one's got the most similar shape. I've got a different image that is not copyright free, so sorry you can't see that one, but you know, Google exists if you'd like to see more images of this. Or you know, you've had enough of just looking at mine. Wouldn't blame you. See, this one works really well. This one's more fun. I'll grab both and we'll see what they look like next to the words once I get out of this building. So we have this as an example. Does need to be at a different angle, but that's fine. Let me just like copy and grab, and you can let me know what one you like the look of more, or I can look at it and then go, yeah, I don't care about your opinion, I like this. I don't do that often. Right. Oh. Alright. Boys, calm down. So it's more like this angle with the blue. Might need to be a little bit darker, actually. And a little bit smaller. Can this go any smaller? It cannot. Okay. So that one would look like this. And that is quite similar to the IRL one. Or we can go for more Planet Coaster styled. With more of like a wave splash. Same sort of vibe with the white and blue. Let me just grab that blue. I did not save it because I didn't confirm. There we are. So they're the same colour. This is a better shape, but this is more interesting. So, for the last poll of the stream, because we are a little bit past 1 and 2 again as you read it. So 1 is the curly looking one and 2 is going to be the wave or splash. I don't know. Maybe I just call it that. Sign. Curl or splash. And I will do the supports to fit the signs a little bit better. And the rest of it will be detailing I will do all on my own, so you don't have to deal with most of that. You know what? Almost all of the support beams worked. It's definitely not centered. And I also need one. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Move that one over one. And then there maybe. Yes. But what I am going to have to do is kind of move these out of the grid a little bit so they don't overlap other things. Now Fun Harbour is in white, so that bit's fine. And the supports are white as well. It's just these may need to be split from the group so I can be a little bit more fussy with where I'm placing them. You can do this in Planet Zoo as well. I did it, like obviously with this, you can also rotate any which way as well, which you couldn't do in Planet Zoo. Can't see the detail in the IRL pic, but like the splash one. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's not really much I can do about that. This was the only copyright free one that I'm gonna get told off for by the YouTube peoples. But I've got a slightly different image, and yes, that is quite close to what I have. And if we have a cheeky look again at this, looking at the images, these won't place without paths. I'm gonna have to do that. But looking at the images, this is roughly the right size under everything that the sneak peek arcade was. Looking at the guest compared to the arcade, I think these new items are going to be quite close to vending machine size. Probably a little bit chunkier. Maybe some would be this shape as well. But something similar to that. How could I say no to a trademark Caitlin Curly Whirly? Oh, that's so good. Cool. But going splashes is more fun visual wise. Yeah. Like this one's the most similar to the IRL like arcade, but this is more fun to look at, isn't it? You are right. Thanks for voting though. Do feel bad. Like technically we could have it wonky and just have both. I don't think aesthetically I like that though. So splash one, so we will unfortunately have to get rid of the trademark Curly Whirly and just duplicate this over. Let's go world. This is why we build on the grid first, so I can always rotate and move. Maybe if I don't have that small of an angle snap on. But even if things are very wonky, like if I go over here, right? Instead of it being on world axis, it's on, I'd never be able to move it, right? So you want it on all the building to be on the world axis. So you can just do quick things like this and it's much easier. I learnt my lesson in Planet Zoo. Not doing that again, right? Hang on, we need to do the like cursory, just a quick angle over. That fence goes all the way across, but the red doesn't. Okay, that is a thing that I will need to change. The poll didn't pop up for you again, but you would have voted splash. Oh man, what is going on with chat these days? I think for 2 hours work though, this is alright. I will do a little bit more, fill it in a little bit more, fix some things, fill in that gap of the wall over there, add the windows on the sides, maybe the roof, and yeah, next week we'll fill it in with all the arcade stuff. I like the splash though. There technically needs to be another sign by there, but I don't think I've made that bit big enough. And there also needs to be a sign here. What does that say? Harbour Snooker something. I cannot read that, even with the glasses on. Oh dear. Snooker Centre. Okay, and that is in red. So like this. Where is the words? Like that. But with snooker underneath it. Oh! Ooh, vegan fish and chips from the Chippy. Oh, we'll enjoy that. All the love to the shelter kitties. Daffy, enjoy your vegan fish and chips. We will enjoy our chicken sausage baps. It's a shame some of the Planet Zoo items. I know. The classic building. I don't know whether anyone's seen me build the Amsterdam like townhouses in Planet Zoo. It's a niche one. It's alright if you haven't. But I used a very similar roof shape to this in that building, and I found it and I was like, that's what I was looking for. It's not in Planet Coaster. Great. Baps. Would you get like a roll? Roll sounds worse than rude, don't it? A bap. Sausage bap. Roll. What else do you call them? Cobs? They're all different types of things, aren't they? Sausage... No, a sausage roll to me is like something you get from Greg's pastry. A sausage bap is like a burger bun type of thing with chicken sausage in it instead, because we don't eat any other type of meat. It's a roll, man. Grow up. Rude. Nah, it's a bap. We're not getting into the different regional words for things. Okay. So what do you think? What'd you score me on the recreation so far? I'll give myself a 7 out of 10, because obviously it's not finished. But the accuracy is alright. I'm alright with the accuracy for this. Nah, not having these silly words. Rude. I think roll sounds daft in my accent anyway. But a sausage roll is a pastry covered sausage. Look at this. The chat has gone off the rails again. Yeah, I'd give this about a 7 out of 10. It's not perfect, it's not finished. There are some wonky bits that don't quite look like the actual IRL building, but I'd give this a 3, so 4. It's just not quite right, is it? Colouring's not right. I think if oh, hang on. Can we have all 3 comparison for the end of the stream? Look at that. Wasting's even getting involved. Obviously, this one's the best. The IRL one. It's a bat, but if chips are in it, it's a butty. This one's the best. This one, 2nd place, and this one 3rd, I think. Just because, not a fan. That was a game. All that built. Do you know, I wasn't very good at building back then. It was just something to give my asylum challenge sim to go in. Wow, throwback. But yeah, really happy with that. Let's hide this one again. Not a fan. Thank you so much to chat for all of the suggestions, the helpful poll, voting, so we could pick for all the different kinds of fences and windows. I think the fences are amazing. The windows work really well. And the roof angle, perfect. Thanks for that, Flaz. Next week, update 9. Check out all of the fun new arcade things. I got overexcited and I was hoping I could play them myself. Can you imagine if there are mini games? Stardew Valley does it. I'm terrible at the mini games in Stardew Valley though. Maybe not. Can we not just button smash? Like the crane game, that'd be fun. Or like even if we got to click on the fortune teller thing, which has been confirmed that we're getting a fortune teller one. Maybe just have like a little notification message like up here. Right? Just have a little notification message like your guests will give this park a 4-star. I don't know. Something silly like planet themed, but something kind of for us, interactable. Chip Butty okay, Bap not okay. Cob not okay. Take your northern words out here. Ah, get out of here. We're in South Wales. We've got different words. Well, I think we do kind of join with the northerns. We do have actually the cousin's birthday that Bam went to, that game place, is northern. But yeah, hopefully we get to fill this lovely building with all of the fun new arcade things next week. Same time, same place, all of the above, 5 o'clock on Sundays. Thank you so much for joining the stream. All of your tips and helpful interactions. I'd love to see you next week for more of this. Please do like the stream, it does help, and I'll see you all next week. Because we've lost the plot. Just because I said sausage map. All the love to everyone's pets, of course, and Cariad, Taffy, and the bunnies send love too. Bye everyone, see you next week.